Hey everybody, Tom here from Lincolnshire Marketing. Hope you're all well. Now today I wanted to record a quick video to talk about why your business probably needs a content marketing strategy and what a content marketing strategy looks like. Now, if you go onto Google and you start to type content marketing strategy template, you'll get an idea as to what I'm referring to here. But just for ease, we're talking about all of the places that you'll create and post content and the sorts of stuff that you're going to be posting. Why do we do it? Typically speaking, we've got business objectives, and those business objectives might be turnover target, number of customers that you want to see, number of products that you want to sell. And then we create a marketing strategy which is aligned to those business objectives. So a strategy that will help us to achieve that specific business objective. When we talk about a content strategy, we are creating content that supports those business objectives too. So, quick example. We want to increase website traffic. That's one of our business objectives. And we know that by increasing website traffic, we'll get more data through the website, we'll get more leads, and therefore we'll make more sales. So the content strategy will be about how we get more people across to our website. So theoretically, what we want to do then is increase the amount of traffic we get to our website. And we know that by putting more content onto our website or by working on local SEO, then we'll be able to do that. So what goes into a content marketing strategy? Well, it could be anything from the platforms that you're going to be using to post out onto, and of course it will be centered around the content that you're creating. So let's start to look at things like video content, let's look at blog content, and let's look at social media. If we start with blog content, what should you be thinking about when creating a content strategy? When you're writing your blogs, you want to be using keywords specifically. So you want keywords that your ideal client or ideal customer will be searching for, and you write a blog centered around the questions that they will be asking. When we start to look at generative search and search engine optimization, typically speaking, we want to use short phrases as questions within a blog. Our blogs want to be about 350 words as a minimum, all the way up to 1,500 words, but we don't want to waffle. We want to be using short paragraphs that answer key questions that when Google trawls your website, we'll be able to pick up on, and theoretically when it does that generative search, and by that what I mean is it's AI-based content. So AI will pick out questions that it believes answers the question that your client or prospect has potentially got, and then it will put your short snippet in front of them, hopefully therefore driving traffic back to your website. So that's why that short form content, those questions are key and really, really important. So I've said 350 words is a minimum for a blog, up to about 1,500 words ideally. Even better, I've talked about using video. If we can embed video into our blogs, that's even better. Because not everybody wants to read a blog article. Not everybody's got the patience these days. It's so quick to scroll past content. And the way in which we consume content these days means that sometimes video might be better for your content marketing strategy. So if you can embed video content into your blogs, that's even better. It might be that the videos that you embed into your blogs are a synopsis of what your blog article is all about. And when it comes to creating video content, we want to think about which platforms they're going to go out onto. You want to think about whether you record. Everybody's got a mobile phone, right? So you want to be thinking about whether you're recording in landscape or whether you record in portrait mode. If you're doing it for YouTube Shorts, then you want it in portrait mode. If you're doing it for YouTube, generally, you want it in landscape mode. We record everything in landscape mode, and we've got a wizard behind the camera who then crops our content, and then we can repurpose that for shorts. That's all part of our content strategy. So start to think about how you might be able to do that for your business too. Also, when we're thinking about video, start to think about the length of the videos that you're creating. If you're creating short form content, typically speaking, you're creating content that's less than 3 minutes long. If you're creating it for TikTok, typically it's less than 60 seconds long. The average length of a YouTube video at the moment is about 11 minutes long. So if you're creating normal YouTube content, aiming for 11 minutes is key, but again, important not to waffle. When we're also thinking about our video-based content, you want to start thinking about the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. So when you're uploading to YouTube, you want to add a thumbnail to the video to make it as engaging and as exciting as it possibly can be. You want to start thinking about how you add your captions. You want to start thinking about the description that you use for your video. This is the same for other video-based platforms too, TikTok, Instagram. With Instagram, you want to start adding hashtags, for example, and hashtags that are specific to the content that you're creating. This all falls under that video strategy or your marketing content strategy piece. So that's something to think about too. And then finally, you want to start thinking about socials. So we did a previous video where we started to talk about fishing where the fish are, and by that we simply mean you fish in the ponds where your ideal clients or prospects hang out. So we create content specifically for a platform where we know that we're going to engage an audience. So start to think about what platforms that you're going to be posting on and the content that you're going to be creating for that. And it might be that some of the content that you create for Facebook might be different to the content that you create for LinkedIn. It might be business to business versus business to consumer. So start to think about that for your business. Something to think about for your content marketing strategy. And I'm going to give you an example of what a content strategy might look like. We've got a client who's a mortgage broker here in Lincoln. We've just gone through a full rebrand with them. And what that for us meant was we recreated their website. So part of their content strategy was the wording that we used on the website. And again, we wanted a specific number of words on the website using short form content, short, small paragraphs with key questions that were answered. We've got a blog that we wanted to repurpose from their existing website and bring across to the new website, but we wanted to refresh all the blog posts, the blog articles, so that when Google trawls that, it sees that we've got fresh content. It's all part of the content strategy. We've then got their social media platform. They weren't on TikTok before, now they are. There's 1 billion worldwide users, and we know that people in Lincoln are using TikTok. So if we can get in front of them, and certainly those that we know that are looking for a new house or looking to remortgage, that was one of the things that we thought about with their content strategy. So again, just some examples for you. And video content, as we know at the moment, is key. So we're doing lots of videos with them. Off topic somewhat, part of their content strategy was about creating award submissions so that we can get recognition for the good work that they're doing. And we did some award submissions using some of the content, using some testimonials that the clients are providing for them, and then writing out and entering awards. That's something that we've included within their content marketing strategy. Hopefully that gives you a good indication as to what you might choose to do within your business to develop a content marketing strategy. As always, if you've got any questions, feel free to put in the comments below or reach out to us directly and we'll do our best to support.